family. My name is Vicki Dillard for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in, family. This is so interesting. I have got to say the reason why I am so oftentimes animated and laughing and giggling, sometimes emotional and crying when I'm doing my commentary, because it's not just for me to just throw something out. I'm feeling this. I feel the peoples of the world and their concerns, their issues, and their plight. Even this girl from Mississippi in the United States that's currently living in the Wild Wild West. Yes. And I'm giggling because my Black family, my African family, and the diaspora family, I love y'all. I love y'all. Today I am talking about the great former president of Namibia, Mr. Geingob. Of course, he has passed, I want to say last February. Of course, there is a different president now that is currently in office. If I get his name right, I think it's the incumbent is Mr. Nangola Mumba. So anyway, the former president, I think he was initially some years ago prime minister, then president after a different term. Anyway, family, I was laughing so much during this interaction that he had, family, with this Mr. Lammert of Germany. This German diplomat flew himself all the way to Namibia to tell and express his concerns and to understand, to question former president about this. Watch this video.
Whereas in Namibia, for example, the number of Chinese people living here in the meantime is 4 times as much as, for example, the German community. And so far, it's not precisely the same what takes place all over the world. There are differences. And what I'm...
Mr. Speaker, yeah. What is your problem with that? Why does it become your problem? it looks like it's a more European problem than our problem. Yeah. You are so sorry for us. I don't see... Chinese will never come and play around here. As Germans not allowed to do that, which Germans are doing, by the way. You talk about Chinese. We allow Germans to come offer visas here. Red carpet. Our people are harassed in Germany. Even diplomatic passport holders in Germany. And you come in here, Germans come in here as they want. So why Chinese talk about Germans? How we are treating us there? Chinese don't treat us like that. Diplomatic passport. We're coming back from Geneva. These people were held up at the airport. Just now, last week, in Germany. We know what we will handle our own country. Don't be sorry for us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. Every time Westerner comes, it's about Chinese. What is the problem? Is Namibia everyone knows Chinese? Did you tell Namibians Chinese have overtaken Namibia? Not on my watch. I told Chinese ambassador, yeah, I'm not your puppet. It was impressed everywhere. So please, respect us. That's all I will say. It shows disrespect. That we are children who are going to be cajoled by Chinese or so on. No. Chinese are coming in infrastructure all over Africa. And I saw in America, they are there. Who bailed Americans out from the financial crisis? Chinese money is there.
Family. I mean, what do I need to say? Did y'all hear him say? First of all, did y'all see? You could tell he was sent there to deliver the message, right? He was there on a diplomatic mission to give Namibia this message. And the moment he started uttering the first few words, and then when he started getting statistics, talking about, for example, it's 4 times as many Chinese here than German community. Sir, this is Africa. This is Namibia in Africa. We run this. He said, I don't understand why this is Germany's concern. Did y'all see? You could tell he wasn't finished with his speech. How many of y'all know what Easter speeches are? I grew up in a Baptist church in Mississippi. And so every Easter we had to learn 1 or 2 little sentences. That was our little Easter speech, and all you had to do was say, Christ is risen indeed. The whole church starts screaming. Your mama and grandparents jump up and down, get so excited. Yay! Child, you could tell he was there to deliver what was tantamount to an Easter speech. And he wasn't done with the second and third sentence that he was commanded to give. But former President Mr. Geingob, did y'all see him just cut him off? He cut him off. The moment he started talking about statistics and it's 4 times as many Chinese. What this is our country. Fam, let me tell you something. See, when you are so used to your own madness, see, imperialism, the former slave master, former colonialist, modern neo-colonialist, their madness is so common and second nature to them that you have to stop them in the middle of the craziness, the uncivilized chit chat. You understand? Because they just be talking like this is normal. He had to cut him off. He said, what problem? I don't understand why this is a problem. He said, and besides, he said, this would be a concern. If it was, it would be the problem of the Namibian people, not the Germans and stuff. He said the Chinese don't do us like that. He said the Chinese aren't coming over here to play around and stuff. And if I understood the rest of his speech, of course, I can't play you the whole segment that I saw there because we try to keep it really short and precise here for obvious reasons. But one of the things he made really clear is that how the Chinese help multiple different nations, white nations, European nations. So what is it your business that they over here helping us to develop for? This is not even your business. This is the kind of energy I love, 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 love. Like I'm eating a yummy, sweet, chocolatey dessert. I love seeing this type of conversation. And I'm going to tell you something. This also doesn't make you, very favorable to the oppressor. And who cares? That means you're doing something right. I want to remind you all that sometime back, quite a while back, Mr. Hage Geingob, former president who's now passed of Namibia, how many of y'all remember that he was known for his stance some years ago when he was threatening to leave the ICC? One of the things that he said here, I'm reading from this news from Africa News, it was saying here how Namibia's president Hage Geingob, he made the point that he said his country would remain a member of the International Criminal Court if the United States joined. The Namibian government said in March, as of the time of this article, that it would withdraw from the International Court. He said it seems, quote, seems to be true that the ICC only targets African leaders, adding that if the United States is convinced to join, then Namibia will stay. He said Africa needs to develop its own processes, systems, courts, and institutions. He said it would help us to be self-sufficient. We must build lasting institutions, not something imposed from foreign nations. This is the juice I like. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below, family. My name is Vicki Dillard, beloved. Be sure to check out some of my products and services. I know sometimes you all see me bamming my gavel. I'm known for my gavel, right? Well, I have some mini gavels on my website. Plus, I have a spiritual school. Be sure to check out the products and services on my website at VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI Planet.com. Of course,